Well, hello and welcome to What's Up Wednesdays. Let's get into who is here. I'm going to say hello to Brother Jeff. Hello, Brother Jeff. Look forward to watching you on your live tonight. Um, as always, I'm always excited. And then we have Tamara and David. Hello, Dink and Tank. How are you? Of course, my other half is not here because it's Wednesdays. He's still at work. He should be headed home soon. And so yeah, What's Up Wednesdays is usually an hour, y'all. Usually an hour, and everybody knows I got the long lives. Um, it don't happen on Wednesdays because there's a good lineup on Wednesdays. Hi, Xander. How are you? Jennifer Ocean Homestead. Hello, sister. Then we got Brother Troy. Hello, Brother Troy. Um, Jennifer is throwing an electric blanket at Xander and turns on high so he don't get crabby with the code and earthquakes. Of course, I am streaming both Facebook and YouTube, so anybody can come in either way, and yeah, it'll be awesome. It's 7:01. Where's Molly? Probably out driving around in the bougie mobile. That's exactly what I was doing. I was driving around. I just got back like 15 minutes ago, and I was like, okay, listen, I gotta get ready for my live. So that's what I did. Hello again. And Miss Arlene. Hello, Miss Arlene. Evelyn. Hi, sister. Let's see. Everyone is saying hi. Oh, he says, I'm right here. I'm right here. Hi, babe. Let's see. Will you go answer that, please?
Yeah.
Because it's your Meemaw.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hi, Dell and Nana, 9 Acre Family Farm. As you see, they are on the Facebook side. Babe, do you want me to share the link so you can come up, or are you still not able to do that? At friend's shop, helping them pack up and close. Awesome. Then we have Marilyn F. Davis. Hi, Marilyn. How are you? So yeah, a little slow. I know I am. I'm always slow. Well, listen, we all got to tell Trey that I made it to the bottom, and I know it's because it's Wednesday. Otherwise it would take me, I literally one live took me 40, 41, 42 minutes to get to the bottom, and he said driving, so probably not. Yeah, I think it'd be safe to say yeah. Not you, Amy, me. Hey, we're all a little slow. It's all right. Yeah, it's probably safe for you to not pop up because you're driving. Yeah. So we'll see you when you get here. Um, so yeah, uh we I literally I literally is like my word for tonight. Literally, literally, literally. So where is Grumpy and my sister? So Marissa is at home. Of course she doesn't live here anymore, so she does live in her own home. And Grumpy is with my sister-in-law and my brother-in-law. They went to go get some lumber. So, yeah. Oh, they don't want to be part of the party over here. I see how it is. Hello, everyone. I'm a newbie from the Junodes. Well, welcome in. I hope you're enjoying the stay here on Leonard Mountain Homestead and enjoying the content. Because who you see on the screen is who you get in real life. What we're building now. I am not sure what my brother-in-law is building. Probably something on his porch, do you think? I don't know. Or his fence. I don't know, because he's putting in fencing because of course his doggies keep getting out. So yeah. Everybody is saying hello, Christopher.
Hello.
He says hello. Did you get my message?
About
Look on your messenger. You don't have to do it right now.
If you're
Just
talking about the pants, they're already good.
no.
What are you talking about these?
You see, there's a
My phone's being slow. It's at
oh.
like 6.
Well, why don't you charge your phone?
I'll do that a little bit.
I'm telling you, it's not just adults. It is the teenagers that are constantly having to charge their phones.
Mine went through all day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My mother asked me that. I asked her which one of the 40 you sent me. But yeah, I've been traveling since this morning. Of course, since dropping him off, I dropped him off, and then what was it? I came back here for a little bit and was watching Corbin. He fell asleep with us last night, and he was asleep like this on my bed when my bed's like this. So I was just watching him sleep, and then took off with my sister-in-law, and we did a few things, and then came back. I picked up Maribel, and then we headed out. Yeah, it's been on the go. It's been on the go. Well, hello, Whistle Stop Homestead. How are you? Um, Wednesdays is a little different than our Let's Talk Tuesday, but hey, let's make it fun, just like on Tuesdays, y'all. Chris, hello, Chris. How are you? Chris is my husband. Chris is inside the chat every now and then. He said he is driving, so he's probably on his way home. Um, Texas, stop stalking me. How funny. So I will share the link. Only because I love sharing the link, and if somebody wants to join up on panel with me, I have to check to see if this is in subscriber mode. But if you don't have a picture and you haven't been on my panel before, I may not bring you up, only because I don't know. I have to see a picture. I'm doing good, headed to work. Oh, and Chris is headed home. So yeah, I usually like, are you ready for Christmas? I want to see all the bougie details. Well, Jennifer, I am always the last minute shopper. Always. Always. I would join, but I'm currently eating tacos. What? And you're not sharing? What? We may have spaghetti tonight. We like probably the Mexican spaghetti, because I'm all about I like to have meat with my pasta. Yeah. I'm never ready for Christmas, even though the kids are all getting gift cards. Yeah, well, I'm like I said, I am the very last minute shopper. Same with putting up a tree and taking it down. Well, listen, picking a tree, we all go out and pick a tree. That's what we do. One year we had the Charlie Brown Christmas tree. Why did that sound so hard for me to say?
I don't know.
The Charlie Brown Christmas tree. It was awesome. We put little ornaments on it and stuff, and so I don't know. We like to change it up. And then last year I had the little bitty tree, and we decorated it and stuff. So it's different every year. And Xander says, share the tacos. Absolutely. Hi, Heather. How are you? I hope he bought enough for everyone. I know, right? He needs to have enough for everyone. Um, because I like tacos too. Well, if the tree doesn't have sparkles, you'll be hearing about it. Well, I do like to make it sparkly. I really, really do. Um, well, look who it is. It is Roger with Base Camp Unbound. If you do not know any of the channels, if y'all would start sharing some links, so that if somebody doesn't know um, who's in the chat, you can go look them up. Be right back. Have to deal with the stupid alarm on the stupid vehicle. Oh no. Let's see. My tree this year is that 37-foot antenna. Ooh, I know it is way up there. Way up there. Yes, hit the like button. Make sure you're still subscribed. That is absolutely true. I'm going to go up here before it gets away from me and pin that link. Let's see. Come on. Where are we at? That's so weird. It's not showing that. Oh, yes, I am. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I pinned it. Everybody saying hi. I'm doing okay. Struggle with a little headache. Still going to watch. Well, I hope you get to feeling better, Heather. Heather. I'm having trouble speaking tonight. When is your Christmas giveaway? Leonard Mountain Homestead loves giveaways. I do not have a Christmas giveaway. We're gonna be doing things different on our next giveaway. So yeah. Passes Heather a lot of water. Yep, you do have a wrench. Amy, are you doing your Tuesday live on 12/24/24? Yes, I am. I am doing, let's see. Hold on. Wait. Don't wait. Wait. Yes, I am still doing my live on the 24th, and then on the 31st, that is going to be the special live. We are going to be starting 8 o'clock just like we normally do, and we will be going into the new year together, y'all. Whoever wants to be on the panel, I will be sharing the link. I still have to get with Lauren because Lauren is the one that came up with the idea of, hey, let's do, you know, all the stuff. So yes, what speaking? I know, right? I can't speak today. Everybody's saying hi. Okay, back. Well, welcome back, Evelyn. Then we have Texas saying, thank you, Amy. Yep, I will be going live on the 24th. Now, the 25th on the Wednesday, I won't be going live because that's Christmas. And I would like everybody to spend Christmas with family, friends, however you're going to do Christmas. If you don't celebrate, hey, it's a day off of Leonard Mountain Homestead. I know. I don't want y'all to cry. Hi, Jovita. How are you? I'll be on panel. That sounds wonderful, Brother Troy. I love it. So basically, we will be partying Christmas Eve till Christmas morning breakfast. Absolutely. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Let's see. Then we have Glenn and Shannon's Salty Life. I'm telling you right now, I can't speak tonight, y'all. Hello, hello. But you are family. I know. I don't know. I want to. I don't want. I would feel bad if I went live at 5 o'clock and you know, I'm taken away from your family time. I know I'm family, but I'm just saying. And I know it's just an hour on Wednesday, but I would still feel bad for going live on Christmas. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello, hello. I love it. I love it. There's Miss Janae. Hi, Miss Janae. You'll probably see links going in if you haven't already. I don't know. I haven't seen any, but let's see. Just remember to keep talking till I wake up again. I don't want to miss the Christmas morning live. Peas and carrots. That's right. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'll go live on Wednesday. I think I'll go ahead and take a break from that Wednesday. And then hey, the next one after that is the first. Wow. Hold up. So listen, I just realized this. Okay, so on the 31st, we're going to be bringing in the new year together. Okay, we're going to be bringing in the new year. Then we're going to take a little rest. And at 5 o'clock on the 1st, we'll see each other again and say, hey, that was fun. Almost a green acre. Hello, hello, welcome in. Someone set the timer to dump water on Jennifer. Exactly right. Yes. Let's see. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Almost a green acre says, howdy, Amy. Hello, hello. Yes, y'all make sure y'all hit the thumbs up. That's right. Okay, so I hadn't been putting the goal super chat thing. No, super chats. I hadn't put them on, but I did put them on last night. Only because Avid was giving me trouble about, well, what happened to the goal. I'm not telling you you have to. If you do, if you send one, thank you. I just make it fun. So if you want to, you can. If you don't want to, that is perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. That's why I say any color, any super chat, or yeah, super chat. It's only for the super chat. So I'm gonna do it for. Let's see. We've been on for. So I'm just gonna say, let's have fun. Let's see. Let's start that goal. They can be any amount. I don't care. I don't care. Because if you send one, thank you. Peter! Hi, Peter. Alexander, you get them. You get them. 23 in here and only 18 thumbs up. Come on, y'all. Let's do better. Get those thumbs hit. That's right. That's right. Well, do I count as a 23rd one? Because I do have my phone open right here. So, I'm taking my sparkly electric blanket back and dump snow on Alexander's yard. Oh, that's so funny. Let the kids play in the snow. We don't have snow. Yet. Yet. Heather hit the button before coming in. That is awesome. Drop channel links mod so I can add any that I don't have. Absolutely. I love my mods. And I love my channel members. Y'all do a fabulous job in sharing those links. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Just because. Oh, thank you, Roger. Thank you. That is so awesome. The kids here, Amy. Oh, okay. Well, thanks for clarifying that. Yeah. Okay, so I start at 5 o'clock Central Standard Time on streaming both Facebook and YouTube. And then if you want to stay, you can. Or at 6 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, if you want to go give some love to Dale at 9 Acre Family Farms, either on Facebook or YouTube, go watch and say, hey, Leonard Mountain Homestead sent you. Or you can go watch 3 Mississippi at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then at 7 o'clock, it's Pretty and Pooch. Again, that's 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's Pretty and Pooch. Go give them some love, throw them some hearts, tell them Leonard Mountain Homestead sent y'all. And then 8 o'clock, this guy right here goes live, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. And thank you for that, brother. I love it. Thank you so much. 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. He is going to be doing a giveaway. Go subscribe. Watch some videos. Give my brother some love. And then also at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time is Mike and Terry at MT Homestead. So y'all, there's some options right there. Oh, and then at 9 o'clock is Brian with the Vineyard Farmhouse. That is again 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. And then at 10 o'clock, it's Peter with Old Man King Homestead. So yeah, too many live options. I know, but I gotta tell you about them. So yeah. Well, look, it's Lauren and Joel. Hello. How are you? So yeah, those are the options tonight. If you want to jump on panel and say, hey, a quick what's up, the link is pinned up there. And let's have some fun. I mean, let's have some fun. Because like I said, I will only be on for an hour. Now, if we get into a conversation, I may go a little over, but not too much over. Yes, don't be a bum and hit that thumb. That's right. Okay, I utterly missed who was doing the giveaway. I stepped out of the room to deal with some stuff. It is our brother Jeff at Rule 2IC. Yep, that's right. Evelyn is saying, hi, sissy. Hi, Duncan Family Farm. How are you? Okay, 6 hour live later, folks. Nope, not tonight. Nope. Let's see. Yep, that's who's doing the giveaway is Rule 2IC. So go show my brother some love. Don't just go in there for for the giveaways. I know it's nice to have a lot of people on a giveaway and you get those watch hours and all that other good stuff. But y'all, he is a fabulous person with great content, very informative, all about prepping. So yeah, he's awesome to watch. So I'm constantly giving our brother Jeff some love on his channel. So yeah, we say celebrate now, LOL. Well, he is driving home. Well, okay. You stay safe on that road out there. There's some crazy people driving today. Maybe not just today. There's crazy drivers everywhere. But usually around this time, it's the rush hour and it stays busy. Busy. Even downtown Bixby is getting really busy with traffic. Travel safe, Heather says, Duncan family. This weekend, we are so ready. We are so ready to see all of our friends at Duncan Family Farm. Then we have Jack and Dina. Then we have Red Dirt Rooster Road. Who else is there? Chris and Dodge at Hippie Callier Homestead. We're all gonna be, and I know I'm probably missing somebody, but we're gonna be going out and doing some awesome things. And we're so ready for it. But do you know getting a hotel, how expensive it is just to stay one night? Ridiculous. Was back in Houston this past weekend. So much traffic. Oh, I bet. Well, you know who's rich when you see who can afford to be paying gas prices to be driving around town. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I was like, hotels.com app, Amy. Well, I was talking to Duncan Family Farm. I say Duncan Family Farm because that's who y'all know him as. Greg and Donna. I was talking to Greg earlier, and I haven't been down in this area before where we're going, and trying to find somewhere where it's not so expensive to stay one night, and I think we found the place. So I'm gonna give him a call. I already called Chris and told him about it, and so yeah, it's little cabins, and Greg was telling me that it's clean and stuff. And so, yeah, I'm so ready for it. So ready to see everyone and do this awesome thing we're going to do. Hotels creep me out. I'd sleep in an SUV before I use a hotel. There are some that I'm just like, nope, ain't happening, ain't doing it. But I've stayed in some pretty nice hotels, and clean, awesome. They're friendly, and those are the ones I like to stay at. So yeah, we paid $2.15 a gallon this week. Points from Smith is great. Leonard Mountain Homestead, can you open some time within the next week for us to talk about? Yes, absolutely. I was just talking about that just earlier. I was like, okay, so we go live on the 31st and go into the new year, and then the following day, which is the 1st, I will be going live again at 5 o'clock Central Standard Time. Hello, Miss Janae.
Hey y'all. Hey, good evening, Amy. How you doing?
Good. I'm doing very well. Doing very well. Hotels are expensive. That's why I have a room waiting. Just saying. FYI,
You're
the
welcome.
tacos were very yummy. Ooh, I bet. I know.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff had some tacos, and he's not sharing.
Yes,
So, how have you been, Miss Janae?
joy filled and busy. I mean, I just love all the communities and have so much fun. And yeah, say hey to everybody in here. I see Lauren and Joel from Making It Home. Chris from Texas Radar. Jovita. Hey, Jovita.
There's a
And
lot of
there's
great
Troy
people.
in there. Yeah, Jeff's in there too. Hey, Jeff.
Uh,
Um,
Xander's dumping salt on Royal for not sharing. Uh-oh.
found it. So, y'all go ahead and me said feel free to share the channel links, everyone's channel links. Excuse me, y'all. Yeah.
Ooh, is your voice messing up again, Miss Janae?
Well, yeah, I just get over bronchitis, right? I had it for a while. And there's tons of fluid in my left ear. There's a little fluid on my left ear, a little bit, but yeah.
Oh, no.
I just had a nice big salad and I had pickles on it, and it was very nice lettuce and some. Uh, it was a really nice salad. I just want some feta cheese on there, but I didn't feta cheese.
I'm upgrading Jeff. I'm having T-bone steak and a baked tater. Well, look at you, Mr. Chris.
Yeah.
Everyone in the
Mm-hmm.
bus. We're going to Texas. Oh, Texas house for dinner. Oh, Chris, you better fire up the grill.
Uh-huh. And the fiddle too.
I had Frito pie for dinner. Ooh, that sounds good too. But we're gonna have spaghetti, Mexican spaghetti. I call it Mexican spaghetti because we add like the
Mm-hmm.
the beef and then the taco meat and all that other good stuff, and then we add to that
Mm-hmm.
taco meat we add
Yeah, you might
the spaghetti sauce.
Mm-hmm. That sounds delish.
As long as we ain't staying overnight, Xander. Oh, he says, "Come on, I've got 2 grills." Well, look, he's gonna cook us all dinner, y'all.
Oh, isn't that?
Depends on who's driving, Jennifer. Yep. So yeah, I will be going. So next week I will only be going live. Let me look at this calendar, y'all. Um, no, next week is still fine because it's in 2 weeks. It is in 2 weeks that I will only be going live on Tuesday. Let's see. Sounds good. Almost have the bus moving ready. Oh, how awesome is that? I can't wait to see the videos. Mexican spaghetti, LOL. Yes. So I only call it Mexican spaghetti because I add like the taco meat and then we put in the spaghetti sauce and mix that all together and then
Mhm.
put the spaghetti in there and mix it all up. So yeah, it's delicious. Frito
Mhm.
pie is always great, and tacos sound good. I know now I'm getting. Hi, Jeff. That's the other Jeff from the Muddy Acres Homestead. Hello, hello. Let's see. So yeah,
Mhm.
it's Spaco. Edith Wallace. Hello, how are you? All right, folks, time for me to bug out and head home. Bye. I'm going to have withdrawals with no Amy live. Thank goodness for Trey. Right? Right? Night all. Stay safe and saner than me. Have a good night, Xander. Um, the Frito pie reminds me of the high school football games during the third quarter. LOL. I was in the band. Yep, absolutely. That's not the other Jeff. That's the real Jeff. LOL. Hi, Krista.
Hi,
I think this is your
Mhm.
how
first
are you?
time. Yeah, I think
This
this is your
grandma's
first
door
time.
closed. Never snoring.
But I saw
Yeah,
your name on your channel and I'm like, yeah, that's Krista.
yeah. This is totally my first time on Amy's live, and I just thought I would just pop up and say howdy. You know, yeah.
Tell people about your channel because that's what I love doing when new people come up. Like, you're not new to the community, but maybe somebody in my chat or somebody on my channel, when they watch it back, don't know Almost a Green Acre. Will you tell them about your channel?
Gosh, I started my channel 9 months ago because my daughter bought me an early Mother's Day gift, and she got me a tripod, and I had been talking the year before that about, maybe possibly starting a YouTube channel, and she knows me really well and knew that if she brought me a tripod that I would do it. So that's the whole story, guys. I mean, she got me a tripod and I said okay, and they probably get sick and tired of me sharing all my pictures with them in Facebook Messenger, right? I was constantly sharing pictures with them, and they probably thought that, maybe I should share it with other folks. I don't know. Who knows? But
Sean, just
anyway,
let Trey.
anyway, Amy, I don't know. My channel is about what can I say about my channel? My channel is about me. It's about my journey in life. It's about what I do, homesteading, prepping, preserving, all those fun things that everybody loves to do, right? Gardening, and what do I do with my gardening harvest, and yeah, the same as everybody. Nothing special.
Yeah, I love that the community around here, that we are part of, it's like a mixture of prepping and homesteading and just everyday life. And um, we all just share what we do, you know? Oh, Janae's
Mhm.
gone. So
Did
yeah,
she leave?
she probably had to jump. Sometimes her phone kicks her out and then she'll pop back up. So, oh, see, she said, be right back.
Okay.
The Waltons. Hello, Judy. You are never late. You are never late. Uh, Avid. Hi, Avid. Um, hello, Judy. Oh, they shared your link. That's awesome. They
I
shared
see
your link.
that. Thank you guys very much. That's awesome. Yay. Hey, Amy, I got to ask you.
Okay.
So, you and I are involved in the Survival Seeds 2025.
Yes.
You and me
Yes.
both. So we're growing all the same seeds, darling.
Yes. Now what 7th seed did you pick?
Corn.
Corn. Okay, so like my 7th seed, it's still a seed because they said it doesn't have to be food. I'm going to do 2 separate flowers because I couldn't decide on my 7th. So technically I'm doing 8.
Well,
But I love flowers.
You know what? There was a little bit of a hiccup there because I happened to be watching a couple of folks' videos, and I listened to them, and I thought there was a specific seed that I was supposed to pick out of the amount that they gave, and so when I made my video, I'm like, okay, I have to pick out of this random amount of seeds that, I was basing it on them. I didn't realize that I could actually, do other things, right? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's okay. I picked corn. I've never grown corn. I'm sure the raccoon is going to be really quite happy that I picked corn, and I'm going to be fighting him off, I'm sure.
Jeff says I'm planting popcorn this upcoming season. That's funny.
It looks super bright here. Am I like I look pretty bright. Something wrong here? Should I turn off a light?
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
That's
Now,
up
if
to
you're
you.
finding yourself, you can, turn down the light, but it's fine. We all see you.
Okay, cool.
However, you're more comfortable.
Yeah.
However, you're more comfortable,
My
Krista.
7th seed is corn. Yes, so I'm looking forward to that. And there's some like I've never grown a lot of those stuff, right? Like I'm so used to some people that are preppers, like they don't necessarily grow their own stuff, Amy. They go and buy it, right? Like
Right.
when it comes to beet season, they just go to the grocery store and they buy a whole crap load of beets and they process it and preserve it and this and that and the other thing. But anyway, so some of these things I've not grown before. I've not grown kidney beans before. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
And
okay. I am reading Troy Sutton's comment here, and he says, I seen Vineyard Chicks called out Amy on a challenge today.
Yes, they did. I seen the video. Yep, I seen it.
I haven't been on YouTube. If it came out today, I have not seen it. So
I seen it.
I'm going to have to go look because I did not know that there's a challenge for me.
Yeah, there's a challenge for you. I seen the video and I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay. So I'm going to have to go watch what the challenge is. Oh, well, thanks for letting me know, Troy. I did get my seeds in though. I finally got them and I'm so excited. So for the challenge,
I won't be getting my seeds for a while, I suspect, because Canada Post is still on strike. Yay. Yeah, like we're going into 4 weeks now or something like that. And
oh no.
And then I'm sure that they're going to come out of it. But when they do, there's going to be a whole backlog of stuff, right?
Right. Oh man, I feel so bad for people not getting their packages. I mean, because there's a lot of people in the community that are, that live in Canada.
Yeah. I know that even my own daughters, they messaged me a few days ago and they said, okay, Mom, you can't get a package for Christmas. So what can we do? Like, and I said, well, there's all kinds of different things, right? So at least Amazon Canada, Amazon US or whatever is at least still delivering, right? They can come right to my driveway.
Oh,
Yeah.
I never asked Jennifer Ocean Homestead if she has an American like address, because I have some stuff for her.
Well, I'm sure Jennifer's similar to me. Like I have for Amazon, I have an American account, and I have an Amazon Canadian account. So if
Okay.
anybody sends anything, like, so let's just say I receive a gift from someone, which I actually have, and they send it through Amazon American. So you're American, Amy. And if
Mm-hmm.
you were to send me a gift, Amazon American, then I would receive that. I would get an email notification from Amazon saying that I've received a gift from Amy. And then they would put that gift, say it's $10, for instance, they would put that $10 gift in my Amazon American account.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So it's pretty cool because in Canada, unbeknownst to maybe a lot of people, we're not actually able to buy everything that's in America. Like we're not like on the Canadian Amazon, we don't have the luxury of having everything that you guys are able to buy. So with the Amazon American account, I can actually buy that and ship it to me, right? I mean,
Right.
of course, I have to look after the shipping and this and that and the other thing, whatever's involved with that. But it's somewhat minimal when it comes to Amazon, right? It's not that crazy.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Learning everything, because I don't know how that works.
Okay, so
Jennifer says she has a North Dakota address. So
who does? Who?
Jennifer Ocean Homestead said she has a North Dakota address.
Oh, well, then it goes to North Dakota. So it doesn't matter to her then, because she can have whatever it is shipped to North Dakota. And so for her to have an Amazon gift gifted to her in American money, I guess, to her Amazon American account, because like I have an Amazon account in US, and those are US dollars, which means that I can buy US products with that account, right?
Okay.
And then if I choose to ship it to North Dakota, or I want it to come to Canada, or wherever I want it to go, that's totally, yeah. It's totally irrelevant.
Cool.
But I'm gonna actually, there's something that really interesting that happened to me yesterday. So I had won a gift prize, I don't know, about a month ago. And they sent me through snail mail, through mail from America to Canada. I got a gift card, and it was for Walmart. And just last week, I took the gift card from Walmart and I went to Walmart with it. I mean, I was going there anyway. I thought, okay, I'm going to take the gift card with me. So something interesting, gift cards in America that are bought in America don't work in Canada. Right? So
Okay.
they don't work in Canada. And when I went to the store said, no, this is for America only. And it says right here on the back of the card in small print. And I mean, who gets out their magnifying glass and looks at that? Nobody. So nothing against, the channel and the person that gave me the card, but they don't work in Canada. They're only meant for United States. If you buy a Walmart gift card in the United States. It's only good for United States. So
Oh, okay.
what this individual ended up doing, I'm going to be mailing back that gift card to her, to use for, other gift draws and things like that she does as soon as Canada Post gets up and running again. So what she ended up doing was she ended up giving me, gifting me, I should say, the equivalent of the gift card through PayPal.
Oh,
And it was super easy because I'm in Canada. It doesn't matter if you're in Canada, the UK, where the US, where the heck you are, PayPal is pretty much everywhere. And so she gifted me through my email, the equivalent of the gift that she had emailed me or sent me. And so this morning I opened up my computer or whatever, and whatever, signed in, and it said that I had received a gift from this person. So I signed into my email, and sure enough, there it was. So what they do is they put it in your, you can have it directly, whatever you receive in your PayPal goes directly into your bank account, or you can have it set up so that whatever people send you, just is held in what they call a wallet. So PayPal has a wallet. And so whenever I'm out and about and I'm doing my shopping and this sort of thing, then, so let's say I'm on Amazon and I want to buy whatever, then I can just use whatever's in my PayPal wallet to purchase that stuff.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody
So,
had asked, can you use the Walmart card online? And Jennifer answered that question and said only in the country with the same currency.
right.
And then she said this is why she has a U.S. bank account and a Canadian bank account, because it makes her, makes life easier. So
Yeah, I know. But Jennifer is in New Brunswick. She lives in
Mm,
New Brunswick. And if she
okay.
was to take a Walmart gift card to Walmart in New Brunswick, she's not going to be able to use it. It's similar to me. We're not going to be able to use it in the store here, the Walmart store in New Brunswick, because her and I both live in the same province. Yeah. So I don't know what she's talking about. Having a Walmart US gift card and how that relates to a US account. I'm not sure what that means. I don't know.
I did win a giveaway last night on Resourceful Living Homestead. They were having their 3K giveaway, I guess is what they were having. And
Celebrations.
I did win something. And then Musgrave Family Farm is in. Hello, Musgrave Family Farm. I don't use US gift cards. I use Zelle, is what she said.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Hey,
okay.
Michelle.
I guess it's
Okay, I
different
see
on.
that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
just typed okay.
Nah.
I
Yeah.
have no idea
I
how
tried to
I have
stay.
no idea how it's different. Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to stay on the live last night, and it was so hard because I was live at the same time because they had a long giveaway live, and um, I missed out on some stuff, but it's okay. Congratulations to all the winners. So, yep. I'm still learning on, we're back to the seeds, the survival seeds. I'm still learning. Like I want to grow indoors first, because how I did it last time was I just threw the seeds out there and planted inside my raised beds, because I have to do raised beds where I'm at.
Mm,
I want to grow inside first and then transplant them to, the raised beds.
right.
So that's probably something different I'm going to do this time around, and then I'm going to grow in buckets as well. because my husband started growing in buckets, and I see a lot of people doing buckets, and I'm just like, okay, let's go for it. See what I can do different. Because I grew way too much squash, way too much squash. It took over, and I was just like, okay, I'm not doing that again next year. I'm just not gonna do it. So, yeah.
So out of so there's 6 seeds. So let me. Okay, Amy, correct me
Hey,
if
it's a
I'm
baby.
wrong. So there's
It's a
bell
baby.
peppers, there's Roma tomatoes, there's pie pumpkin.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's 3. Oh my goodness.
Hold on.
Help me out here, darling. Help me out.
Okay, so we have the red kidney
Oh
beans.
yes, red
The red
kidney
kidney
beans.
beans.
Yeah,
They sent me the Roma tomatoes.
Roma tomatoes.
Yep. And then they sent me the early coriander. It's the
And
sweet bell pepper.
bell pepper. Okay, bell
Yeah.
pepper.
Bell pepper. The pearl onion.
Pearl onion. Yeah.
Yep. You were right on the pumpkin.
Pumpkin. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then they sent Detroit beets.
Beets. Right.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Beets. So I haven't grown Detroit beets, but I did grow beets. And I got them in the ground. Oh my goodness, it was super late this year.
Uh-huh.
I don't think they went into the ground until probably, I don't know, August sometime. And it was in a super small area, like literally 2 rows of I don't know, 4 feet across, and they were, I didn't thin them out, nothing. Yeah. So anyway, they grew super well, and I was able to actually get a nice harvest. And but Detroit beets, I'm not. Have you grown them, Amy?
I grew beets last year with the survival seeds, but I wasn't successful in that. I got little tiny ones, but
Yeah.
um I didn't know what I was doing on some of them. Yes, they gave the information, but I don't think my soil was the right soil to
No.
grow,
What
you know.
time did you plant them? When?
Uh I planted it all. I don't know. I think I planted, I don't know if it was too late or too early, but I planted all the seeds, and I was like, okay, if they grow, they grow. If they don't, they don't. I tried.
Okay, was it June? Was it May? When
Let's
did you
see.
plant them?
Let's see. When was the last time we did the survival seeds? When did they start that? Um, it wasn't automatically when I first got the seeds. It was maybe a month later. It was starting to, I don't know if it was starting to heat up. I can't remember, but I didn't plant automatically when I got my seeds. I waited, and then I started planting. So, um,
Well,
yeah.
when I get my seeds, whenever I get my seeds, um, I think I'm gonna do an experiment. I'm gonna do an experiment, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plant half the package.
Okay.
When like the frost is gone, and in my area that's like literally the end of May, the middle of June, right? I
Okay.
only have about 150 days of growing time. So I'll plant half the package then, because I actually think that's like things like beets and spinach and different cold crops prefer to be grown as a fall crop. You'll get a bigger harvest and a bigger crop if you do it in the fall, whatever your fall planting time is. So
Okay.
for me, my beets, I think, did well last year because I planted them literally probably the middle of July or the end of July.
Okay.
And I think I got such a nice harvest because they're a cool crop.
Okay.
They're a cold crop. They like to be cold. And
Okay.
so if you're planting them at the beginning of summer, in the heat, and you're not providing any sort of protection for them, then you're not going to probably get a great crop.
Okay. Sounds
So I don't know, but that's what I'm going to do. When I get my
okay.
seeds, I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to plant some of them in the beginning, but I'm a different zone than you, Amy. So,
Yes.
right. We all have different zones that we have to deal with. And, what somebody experiences down south is not what somebody experiences up north.
So I see a question here. I'm pretty new here. Do
Oh,
Junodes ever join your lives other than commenting? Yes. Flint has been on my panel before. Um he popped in really quick and said his hellos and then he dropped off. But yeah, he's only been in here one time to join the live.
I've seen
So
him. Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Cuz Judy's from the Junodes. She came over from the Junodes. So,
Hmm.
whenever I join
Alaska.
on panels, I suck at going into the comments. I can't multitask really well, Amy.
uh
So I thank you very much for mentioning everybody's comments because I can't see them when I'm in a live. I can't cross back and forth. That
okay.
yeah, that can't see them, so I don't know what they're saying.
Yeah, everybody says they like strawberries and tomatoes. I grew a lot of tomatoes last year on for the collaboration because I love tomatoes. I can snack on tomatoes just like anything. Slice it up, salt that baby up and I'm eating them. My grandson's the same way. He loves tomatoes. So I grew a lot of tomatoes. So I was excited they brought um the tomatoes back for this round.
Hmm.
Yeah, the Roma tomatoes are.
Hi, Jeff.
I tried myself to grow some this year, actually Roma tomatoes, and I was actually pretty successful, I think, at growing the Roma tomatoes. But because of my temperatures and an a super early frost, I wasn't able to get my Roma tomatoes to mature and to yeah, so I got some of them to mature, but not nowhere near what I want it to
Right.
in order to make sauces and salsas, and because I love Roma tomatoes for that.
Uh-huh.
They're the best for making sauces and salsas and that kind of thing.
Yeah. Um I grew a lot of jalapenos and
Yum.
um there was another pepper that I had, but I grew those and the tomatoes, but I never made salsa. I don't know. I was just there was a time in my life that I was just like um I didn't take care of my garden. And so um a lot of it just, you know, it wilted away. And so I'm going to do again my hardest. I'm going to
Hmm.
try my hardest to do better this time around. I got excited because that was my first time growing anything from seed. So it was exciting and to see things grow. And I was like, oh, I can do this. So,
Isn't that
I'm,
beautiful? It's just a seed, like this tiny
yes.
little seed. Like, for example, the tiny little oak seed or the tiny little mustard seed. And you plant that in great soil and you get returns. Base Camp Unbounded says, I plan on doing raised bed salsa garden in the spring as my first attempt at growing on my property. That's wonderful.
That's cool.
Raised beds work well, don't they, Amy?
Yes, that's the only way I can grow here. I have to have
Mhm.
either the buckets or raised beds because if you see on our videos, we have a bunch of rock out here. So I
Mhm.
can't put stuff in the ground and it grow because you can find you know, little spots on the property that don't have it, but that only goes so far, and then you're hitting another rock. So we all have to, um, here on the property, we have to do raised beds. So,
Mhm. And there's a way to water the raised beds. A lot of people who work in farmsteading or homesteading or permaculture or in a vast variety of all these different areas, um, they said if you water from the top with a hose or the rain, sometimes the leaves will turn brown or some of them would rot a little. So what they came up with is making sure the irrigation underneath the raised bed has a good drainage system where they stick a pipe. Say you get this big raised bed or you built a homemade one, you can drill a hole right somewhere middle area, put a PCV pipe in it, and when the rain comes into the box or the raised garden bed, that water will not your crop will not soak out. So the drainage, when it's in there, this pipe will be exactly what it needs, and then whatever extra water that is in there, it'll just pour right on out through the pipe. So
oh,
you drill it right in the raised flower bed or the raised garden bed. Make sure that this PCV pipe, and Chris will know what PCV pipe is, and they just drill it right in there, and then make sure there's also a heavy plastic layer with rocks. So there has to be some good smooth rocks, heavy rocks, and then on top of the thick layer of heavy plastic, and then also the irrigation pipe that's in there halfway sticking out of the raised garden bed, and that way when the water comes in, it'll all be filtered out, and those rocks and that PVC and the pipe will make it happen.
that's cool. I didn't think about that because yeah,
Well,
some
Mhm.
that's
plants you can't water from the top. You can't water the leaves
Right.
because they wilt away. So
Yes, exactly, Amy. Exactly.
that
That's what
sounds too friggin' complicated for me.
it's simple.
It's not, no, it's not simple. It's complicated.
yeah,
And, that's not my kind of style, I guess, for growing. I have raised garden beds outside. I have them raised off the ground in no dig garden beds. And I also have them raised in built raised garden beds. And nowhere in that equation is there built-in, poly pipes and this and that and the other thing. Honestly, that's too complicated for my brain, and it's too complicated for my gardening style. I would never do that. Even if a company approached me to do, you know, irrigation, blah, 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 unless it paired well with my system and what I'm doing now, then I wouldn't even consider doing it. It's,
yeah, yeah. What
like, I
what
mean,
one may work, it may not work for somebody else because
right,
we're all in
exactly.
we're all in
Yeah.
different zones and stuff. So it may not work, but that sounds pretty interesting.
Hmm. I'm gonna see
Well,
if I can find that video for you, Amy.
totally
Um,
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
see if I can find the video of the people who do it. They're absolutely awesome,
Hmm.
and I saw it. I saw them build it, and I saw them do it, and they have grown from. They started with four raised garden beds,
Cool.
homemade built, and now there must be at least 27.
Nice. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm super like all about doing raised beds and putting in systems where you have like a wicking field, so to speak. So let's say we have an 8 by 3 raised garden bed, and you have a wicking system built into your that particular section of raised garden bed. That just means that, and that can be as simple as having a 2 liter Pepsi bottle, right? That's this big, and you drill some holes in the bottom of it, and then you take some fabric, like let's just say I don't know, a used T-shirt that you're no
Yeah.
longer wearing anymore, and you cut it up into strips and you poke it through those holes and you knot it so that it doesn't fall through. So that Pepsi bottle is sitting down in the ground, and you pour at the top of it, you pour water into it. Let's say at a tomato, you have those things between 2 tomato plants, right? And you pour water into it, and the water wicks out into those areas that you want them to go into. So that's just sort of a time-saving, energy-efficient way of watering, I guess. Like, you're not watering from above. You just come along and you fill up that 2 liter Pepsi bottle, so to speak, which is buried in the ground, and it wicks out into your tomato plants, let's say.
And
Yeah.
Judy says, all from the Waltons, all the animals around here enjoyed my garden. Wish I could have. And Jennifer Ocean Home said, same here. It's hard, clay and rock. She can't even use a shovel. So she's has to make wicking raised beds this year. And
Yeah,
Troy says, wicking system is what he uses on his indoor garden.
there
And
you
I've
go.
seen.
I think our cabin in the woods does something,
Mm-hmm.
where it's a wicking system. That's pretty
Yeah.
interesting too. And that's what I love about watching other people, because
Mm-hmm.
being as last year, that was my first time planting anything. um, Learning and watching everybody in the collaboration and how they plant their stuff. I could possibly do something, you know, that they're doing that I didn't know was out there that I could possibly do. So, yeah. Um, Somebody says, hello, what kind of raised beds this year? Um,
I love learning that stuff. I
yeah,
love learning. I absolutely love learning from other growers. And Amy, even though maybe you might be new to it or whatever, um, it doesn't matter to me. Like, we're in this collaboration together, and absolutely 100% I'm going to be watching your videos.
I'll be
Uh,
watching yours too.
oh
I will
yeah,
be
I'm going to
watching
be
yours.
watching your videos from start to finish, and there is nothing that, like, everybody that is in this particular collaboration, but I mean, this is right across the board. I mean, from me, when I listen and I engage in somebody's video, and I'm watching it and listening to it from the vantage point that I'm learning something from them that I didn't know, or I don't understand, or it's something new, or I'm adding to my repertoire. Yeah. So and I'm looking forward to that. And I mean, of course, we all have to gauge that we're in different climates and different microclimates and different countries and blah blah blah. But like, when we're talking about wicking bottles, for instance, you know, not everybody knows about that stuff, and not
Yeah, no.
everybody realizes that that's a really important thing. Like, when it comes to, like, especially when you're in a drought situation and hotter climates or hotter times, I'm gonna say, because hotter climates, I mean, now we're talking about California and Arizona. And that's not what I mean when I say that. I mean that there are times throughout our growing season that there are times of want when it comes to moisture.
Right.
And when you're spraying and you're watering, or whether it's, in ground watering or this or that, there's nothing that actually beats an in ground, just with a makeshift, 2-liter bottle of Pepsi or Coke or whatever, that with drilled holes in it, with a wicking that comes out of it. There's nothing that beats that, because it's down at the root level, right?
Right.
It's feeding the roots. It's not feeding the upper soil. It's not feeding the leaves. None of that. It's feeding the roots. And whatever you put into that 2-liter water, whether that be a fish emulsion, whatever the fertilizer you're putting in there, that's directly for that plant, the roots are actually going to absorb it. So it's super important, actually.
And
Yeah.
strawberries are a good plant to do that with. Strawberries you can grow relatively easily and in minimal space. You can be in an apartment and grow strawberries indoors virtually. No chemicals are needed.
Right.
And, from a few plants, you can harvest an enormous amount in one season. So make sure that they're hanging, or if you choose a gallon container, it could be, recycle them. Like, when we go to the grocery store, or we get the water gallons, or whatever gallon you're drinking out of your beverages in, just take them and recycle them, and they can have direct sunlight most of the day if it's indoors. And make sure that the frost doesn't cover them if it's in a colder climate. And then if they're not eaten fresh, what you can do is you can always freeze the strawberries or any kind of berries. But strawberries are plentiful, and they're easy to do that indoors with. And besides, they do make excellent dessert. If y'all saw my post, I love strawberries with
Yep.
cream on them.
That's
And
I love
also,
strawberries too.
for winter time, they're so good in vitamin C. Just wash them really well. You know those you see the black they're like seeds in them. Those are like mites seeds. They're seeds, but just rinse them really well when you, especially, if if you don't get them from a local farmer, or you don't have them grown yourself, you can rinse them really well. But they're a delicious treat, especially when they're super sweet. And we have a strawberry festival where we have a lot of country music bands and all that come out, and it's usually in the month of springtime. It's usually in springtime, and it's called, I believe, it's the Strawberry Festival in Plant City. They
Huh.
have a huge amount, and I mean hundreds and thousands of them. So they're a good source, especially throughout the year, but especially in the colder season, winter, for vitamin C. And you can never have enough vitamin C because your body dumps it out daily. So you can replenish as much as you need to with that. And they're really good to do that with.
Oh, you just make me the things that I want to do around here. Yeah, I don't have any strawberries in my ground.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't have, so my last homestead that I owned, I had 40, I'm just going to approximate 40 fruit trees, shrubs, plants, blah, 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 blah. And I cared for them, and I moved away from that. And I moved I sold my property, and I moved into an apartment for 6 months. And then I realized, how expensive that was to live in this apartment. And I was looking and looking and looking through real estate to buy another property, because obviously we don't want to be renting and blah, 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 and using our equity from, the sale of our property to, rent, right? And I was looking and looking and looking, but back at that time, it was, okay, I'll just say the date. It was,
While you're
it was
thinking of
back,
that, there's a
yeah, it
question
was
for you in
back
chat.
in 2021.
Okay, Krista.
2020 and 2021.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
There's a question
And
for you in chat, Krista. Do you want to answer it?
okay.
It says, Krista, do you have a video on your wicking system?
I don't.
Family. Okay, Duncan Family Farm was asking.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Okay, so y'all don't need, like, this is something simple where you don't even need, you just need a 2-liter soda bottle, or if you want to go bigger, just get a 10-liter plastic bottle to grow strawberries.
I am
And
the
that's
worst. So
simple.
have you guys you guys have heard of hoarders, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen that show.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Well, I am the worst kind of hoarder because I hoard the weirdest kind of things.
well, thank you for letting us know. We appreciate that.
Yeah, I
Tell us what they are.
Yeah, I hoard the weirdest kind of things. I was thinking about that today, as a matter of fact. It was the weirdest thing. So I opened up a can, I guess a can of coffee. I opened up a can of coffee, and the tin that you pull off of it.
Yes.
Right?
Uh-huh.
And I'm like,
Moses.
I'm looking at this piece of tin and I'm thinking, I'm not going to recycle this. No, I'm going to need this somewhere.
Babies.
Right? That's my thinking. And I pull off this tin and I'm like, no, I'm not throwing this out. I'm not recycling this. I'm going to put this aside. I'm going to put it in a bag because I can use that tin somewhere, wherever down the line.
Definitely. Yeah, sure.
So those are the kinds of things that I hoard.
This is perfect for you. This is perfect.
I'm a super weird hoarder. I don't know.
That's not weird. No, this is.
But anyway, when it comes to the wicking system, I haven't implemented it yet, so therefore I do not have a video on it. But I have been hoarding 2-liter. I don't know what you guys call them in the United States, but they're 2-liter jugs of juice or it doesn't matter if it's pop or juice containers or milk containers or whatever. Like, use what you got and use what's available and clean them out, wash them out, whatever, rinse them out. And in raised garden beds, I mean, what you want to do is you want to take those jugs and you want to bury them down into the ground where and at the bottom of those jugs you have holes that have been pre-drilled in them, and you have little pieces of, I'm just going to call them fabric. So just take a t-shirt and rip it up. It doesn't have to be anything major or anything. Let's just simplify it here, folks. Take a t-shirt that is, and I've got tons of them here in my bedroom, that are worn out. You've worn them enough, and you just take this t-shirt and you cut it into strips and you knot it at one end. You pull it through that hole and you sink it down into the dirt. So all these holes have these knotted pieces of fabric that are pulled through those holes, going down into the dirt. And when you fill up that container, it's less watering for you, and it's going right down into the root system, right?
Right.
So you don't need to top water it, because the roots are already getting a nice drink. They're happy, they're healthy, and the environment, of course, is probably giving it dew and rain and this and that and the other thing. But when you do have to water, you have these 2-liter containers that are going down into the ground, And when you come along to water, all you need to do is fill up that 2-liter container. That's it. That's all. That's it. You don't need anything more than
The
that.
water, yeah, because the water goes into that fabric and
Yeah.
slowly waters.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's a totally good idea too.
And
I
it's
love it.
super cheap, and it's easy for anybody to do. Like, everybody drinks milk, everybody drinks juice, everybody drinks pop. You save
Hi,
all
Lori.
those containers, and then you just drill some holes in the bottom of them, or and a little bit up on the container,
Yeah.
and then you just put some fabric through there, and you knot it on one side so that
Mhm.
it's not going to slip through. And it's a super easy technique for anybody to do.
Well,
It's
thank you for answering that question.
Yeah.
There you go, Duncan
Yeah.
Family Farm.
Love
And
it.
Brandon, is that Brandon BG 1968 100? Amy?
Yes.
Okay.
That's BG. Yeah.
So not
Base said
yeah.
fascinating. Thanks for the knowledge. Yes. I love
Yeah.
learning. I love
Mhm.
listening to Krista because that's, I just love learning.
there
I
is
love
a
learning.
there is
We're
another there is a little bit of a tidbit of information that I would like to add to that. Like, it once you sort of develop a little bit of as a gardener, then you also realize that there are things that you can add into that 2-liter jug or whatever that's down into the ground, and you can add so you can add scraps of food from your house, right?
Okay.
So let's say there's lettuce pieces that you don't, whatever you don't use, that you would
composting.
composting that you would
Composting.
throw into your compost bin.
Uh-huh.
Instead of throwing it into your compost bin during the growing season, you can actually take a little bit of that compost and you can put it down into especially if you have the filter in that jug, and you can just filter that compost down into the water, and it's going to feed into those root systems as well. So yeah.
Cool. Well, y'all,
So
I
yeah.
have went over my hour, and
Oh,
that's okay. That is okay. Um, BG says I clean out my wine bottles and put them upside down in the raised beds to trickle water. It actually
perfect.
works. That's awesome. See, I was thinking that there's like this little system where it's a little bubble and it has that long pipe and you stick it down in the plants after filling it with water and it just
Mhm.
trickles out slowly. But I mean, those are so small. You got to keep
Mhm.
filling those up. So yeah.
Mhm.
But y'all, thank y'all for coming up. Krista, you're always welcome to come back up.
Thank you.
I'm live Tuesdays, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Um, till it lasts 3 hours sometimes. So we just get on panel like this and we talk and just get to know one another, and people who don't know your channel get to know your channel. And so I hope people go and check out Krista at Almost a Green Acre. And of course, we always love having Miss Janae up on panel. So yeah, you're, like I said, you're more than welcome to come up on my panel and just talk about gardening and stuff and how your day went and stuff. You're always
Thanks,
welcome here.
Amy. That's
You are so
awesome.
welcome. So I'm gonna
Anyway, yeah.
flip off
Thank
and
you, ladies. Thank you, ladies.
yes,
Have a great night, y'all.
have a
Goodbye,
great
everybody.
night. Remember at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's Pretty and Pooch. And then 8 o'clock, go over and give some love to our brother Jeff at Rule 2IC. He is having a giveaway tonight. And then go give some love to Mike and Terry at MT Homestead. And then after that, it is Brian at the Vineyard Farmhouse at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. And then at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, it's Peter at Old Man King Homestead. And then that's the lineup for Wednesdays. So yeah, Rural
And if you need
celebration
their
tonight. That's right.
thanks, Amy. And if you need their channels, we've already dropped the links. You can scroll up and grab their links and come on over and see them.
Yep. Hi, Derek. I'm gonna have to go watch your live. He goes live at 5 o'clock Central Standard Time on YouTube as well. So if you're not on our live on Wednesdays, go give Derek some love on his channel. And
Oh, Derek
I went
came in.
25. I went 25 minutes over. So yeah, thanks everyone. Sorry I missed any comments. No, you're good. You're good, Krista.
Give
So
our greetings to Chris, Amy, okay? And all the
oh,
kids.
absolutely. Yeah. Hi, Derek. All right, y'all. I love you guys. Thank y'all for hanging out with me and showing some love. And I will, if you're watching replay, hit hashtag replay in the chat, So I'll see y'all next week. Bye. Bye, Miss Janae.